everyone, and welcome to Irondale High School for CTN's live coverage of girls high school volleyball. Tonight, a Northwest Suburban Conference showdown between the Knights of Irondale and the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro up above the action tonight. A great facility here in Irondale, and a battle between two teams that are right about the same spot in the season.
Well, not only pretty much evenly matched, but they're very familiar with each other. These two teams played against each other quite a bit in the summer league, so they're very familiar. In that summer league contest that was back and forth where one squad would win one game, the next squad would win the other game. This one last year went 5 sets, so it's going to be a good match. These two teams evenly matched, to see who can hold out the longest.
Take a look at your starters for the visiting Cardinals. Tia Yost, the setter. Hannah Gonzala and Callie Harris, the outside hitters. Missy Schmitz, Maddie Schweitzer, and Callie Lawrence in the middle. For the Knights, Sophia Findel and Lauren Perrell are the setters. Outside hitters, Sydney Corbin and Michelle O'Rourke, along with Katie O'Rourke. And Leah Damerow is playing in the middle.
Coach Arcand and I had a chance to talk earlier today, and really, the key for his squad is communication. It's just being able to communicate on the court, making sure they're on the same place, and play together as a team. That he feels it's going to be really important here tonight. They'd certainly like to get a win. Both teams have two common squads, two teams in common, Robbinsdale Armstrong and Park Center. There's head coach Scott Arcand. And both teams lost to Armstrong, and both teams beat Park Center. So it'll be an interesting one tonight. Of course, his counterpart, Tom Rodefeld, has been a coach at Irondale for quite a while. Also coaches girls hockey and boys track. There's Coach Rodefeld.
That'll keep you busy all 9 months of the school year.
He said he loves it and loves coaching, and he's been doing it quite a while. So he's a good friend to us, and we appreciate his help as well.
We are set to go. Katie O'Rourke will serve it up for the Knights. First picked up by Yost. Coon Rapids will attack with Lawrence. Blocked back. She keeps it up. Pushed across by the Cardinals. Attack by O'Rourke. Picked up by Yang. Gonzala from midcourt. Attack in close for Damerow. Punched over now by Harris. Attack left side is long. And the first point of the match goes to Coon Rapids, and a good volley there to start this one off.
Well, yeah, if this is an indication of how this match is going to go, we're in for a good one, as both teams trying not to relinquish that first point. That one a little bit long, and the Cardinals will take the early 1-0 lead.
Doyle with the serve. Punched over the net by Michelle O'Rourke. Now Damerow plays it over. Gonzala attacking left side, picked up. Set up for Michelle O'Rourke, and this one's just long as well. Another point to Coon Rapids.
Yeah, first 2 points by Irondale, trying to get that back line just a little bit too much on it.
Well, they're getting good attacks from good spots, just unable to finish. They got a piece of that one at the net, and it falls to the floor, so Damerow will get the first kill of the evening and get Irondale on the board.
Yeah, Leah Damerow in the middle. Doesn't list heights here on their roster, but she's got some height to her, I would assume. She looks about 6'1". That's my guess anyway.
Doyle had a little trouble with that service, and it's going to be an ace for Sophia Findel.
Just as quickly as the Cardinals take that 2-0 lead, Irondale comes right back to tie it up.
Doyle, long pass. Damerow is there. They'll set it right back for her, and she'll get another kill to give the Knights their first lead of the night.
A nice set, and Damerow with good timing on that kill. Not an opportunity for the Cardinals to defend that one. She's going to get it back and the kill to the floor.
Yost sets it up. The attack for Missy Schmitz. Turned around. Nice block at the line for Callie Lawrence.
Now Lawrence able to get up and time her jump properly and get the block and the point for the Cardinals to give them the serve back in the tie at 3.
Schmitz at the service line for Coon Rapids. Picked up backcourt by Corbin. Attack by Damerow, well beyond the end line. And Coon Rapids back in front 4-3.
Well, we've seen that a few times here early in this first set with Irondale just trying to place that shot too long.
Damerow attacking again, and she knocks down another.
No question about that one. She took charge and able to get the point back. Damerow, a junior.
And another service ace, this time for Damerow. Puts Irondale in front 5-4.
That time Lawrence just could not get underneath it.
Doyle picks it up off the floor. Yost sets far side for Gonzala. And her attack off the shoulders and chest of Findle to the floor.
So far this first set even up at 5, and it's back and forth between these two squads.
Attack by Michelle O'Rourke, picked up. Played across by Lawrence. Setting up again for Michelle O'Rourke on the near side. And again, she fires long.
Both these teams looking for their second conference win of the season. Both with the wins over Park Center.
Pushed across by O'Rourke. Set for Gonzala. Reaching out to pick it up was Callie O'Rourke. Michelle O'Rourke picked up nicely by Lawrence. Gonzala on the attack. She'll get another kill.
Well, we saw that from her the first game that we did against Park Center. She was very, very strong from that left side of the net up front. Gives the Cardinals a 2-point lead.
Attack by Katie O'Rourke. Yang is there. Sloppy pass into the official. Side out Irondale.
Now, two Cardinals going for the ball. It didn't turn out a favor for any kind of a set.
Doyle picks it up. Gonzala attacking. And again, the attack out of play.
Well, good
Point
thought.
Coon Rapids.
Good thought by the Knights coming here, but they just couldn't get it to stay in bounds. Trying to find that line. It's O'Rourke, Katie O'Rourke.
Harris will punch it across. Nice diving attempt at a save anyway by Katie O'Rourke. But it'll be a point for the Cardinals and a 9-6 lead.
Yeah, biggest lead of the night for either squad. Cardinals able to, just a short little punch over, gets in the point.
Serve into the net, gives the ball right back to Irondale. Tia Yost, a good heads-up play to keep that off the floor. Callie Lawrence will play it across. Findle, the attack is wide. And another point for the Cardinals, and I'm not sure how many points for the Cardinals have come exactly off of mishits by the Knights, but they only have 3 kills. They have 10 points. Not a ton on that one, but it found the right spot for Katie O'Rourke.
Well, she put it short on the court. Difficult for the Cardinals to come over there. You're going to see nobody able to get underneath that one.
Christine Hewitt serving. Yost will tap it over, and that caught the Knights unprepared.
Oh, smart play by Tia Yost. It's just a little bit of a soft touch over the net, realizing the defense wasn't in place, able to quickly get that point.
Yost serves into the net. And handed right back by the Knights.
Yeah, just as quickly. Cardinals able to get the serve back, hold on to that 3-point lead, 12-9.
Gina Doyle returns to the game and takes over at the service line for the Cardinals. Picked up by Corbin. Attack by Michelle O'Rourke, and she'll get the kill.
Strong kill by Michelle O'Rourke. Just a little bit too much for the Cardinals to handle defensively. Neither team able to open up much of a lead. Cardinals been able to open up a 3-point lead, but the Knights quickly close it back to 2.
Kendall the serve. Passed across by Yost. Corbin is there. Quick set, poked across by Damerow. Cardinals play it back. And the Knights able to pass it all the way around and get it back over. Attack coming from Gonzala, and she'll get the kill to give the Cardinals the point in the 3-point lead once again.
Yeah, her strong spot from the floor. Just a nice job getting that point for the Cardinals. A good set across to Gonzala.
Schmidt's serve. Punched across, but again, finding the hole this time is Lauren Perrell. Damerow will serve with her team trailing 2. Pass a little long, poked to the floor by Michelle O'Rourke. Oh, and it went wide.
No, it went out. It went wide. At first I thought maybe it went off a Cardinal, but no player in white jersey touched it.
Got to put Callie Lawrence at the service line. Damerow has it near the back line. Attacking is Katie O'Rourke, and she'll get the kill.
Back to a 2-point lead for Coon Rapids.
Michelle O'Rourke with the serve. Doyle passes ahead. Yost sets for Gonzala. Damerow picks it up near the back line. Attacking is Perrell. It's wide and point Coon Rapids.
Well, we talk about volleyball sometimes being a game of runs. We really haven't seen that yet here.
Gonzala on the serve. Knights play it across. Pushed over by Schweitzer. Attacked by Katie O'Rourke. Callie Harris plays it back over. This one tipped across by Perrell. And the Cardinals able to find the floor. Off the tip.
Good work by the Cardinals, just staying with that point and taking advantage of a little bit of soft part of the defense for the Knights. Now it increases to a 4-point lead, their biggest so far of the evening.
Well, that one mishandled a little bit, but the Knights able to pick it up. Damerow punches it over. Yost will play it across, picked up by Michelle, played across by Findle. Harris on the attack. Michelle O'Rourke is there, and a carry by the Knights.
Well, Cardinals starting to open a little bit of a lead as Irondale's going to take a timeout. Let's see if they can continue to stay on this run now with a 5-point cushion. So far it's been as advertised, Joe. Both teams are fairly evenly matched.
Well, and Irondale has certainly been more aggressive and have set up on offense a little more frequently and with more success in the setup portion, but the finishing hasn't been there.
Well, the Cardinals take advantage of opportunities, and they have so far in this early in this first set. We'll see highlights of this and football and I believe we have swimming for next week as well. I'm sure we'll have a little soccer mixed in.
There better be some tennis.
And there definitely will be some tennis.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to be there.
We will be there.
Yes.
On Thursday
courts.
at the Bob Pivot Courts.
Yep. Monday, our first Monday show of the year, finally.
Was a long time coming.
I know Jeremy Millington, his Mondays weren't the same until we started to get back on the regular schedule. He had nothing to do.
Back to action. Gonzala at the service line with a 17-12 lead for Coon Rapids here in set number 1. Gonzala's service picked up by Peril. Katie O'Rourke on the attack. Callie Harris punches that across. Diving save by Michelle. Here's Katie on the attack. She gets the kill.
Good time.
And Irondale stops the run.
Yeah, good timeout for the Knights. They come out, get a point, stop the run, get the opportunity for the service back. See it again off a Cardinal player.
Big stuff block by Callie Harris in the far corner. And back to a 5-point lead. Katie plays it across. Set for Schmitz. Her attack picked up by Damerow, but too close to the net, and the Knights can't control it. 19-13 is the lead for the Cardinals. Not enough angle on the attack by Sophia Findell, and it's 20-13.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of attempts at the net by Irondale go long, as you talked about earlier.
They're getting the setup.
Yep, they're just not getting the point.
And they're just not finishing on their attacks. Callie Harris left side for Coon Rapids, picked up there by Michelle O'Rourke. Damerow mid-court, she'll get a kill from the back. And end the run again for the Cardinals.
Yeah, strong play by Damerow. You'll see coming up here again, just not much the Cardinals can do on the return here.
Hewitt back in to serve. Picked up there by Lawrence. The set goes to Harris on the attack. Picked up by Michelle, and Damerow finishes.
Again, using her height, able to pound that one to the floor.
Knights back within 5, 20-15.
And a perfect set. And you see it catch the inside part of the floor.
Gonzala from midcourt. Harris attacks, picked up. Damerow attacking. Gonzala got there, and Harris not able to get it back around the post.
Yeah, just got a piece of that post.
Well, there's a lot of power on that attack for Gonzala to even make it somewhat playable. This time the service is into the net and back to Coon Rapids.
That's a tough opportunity for the Knights because they were starting to get a little bit of a roll of their own to close this lead. And now the Cardinals with a 21-16 cushion, looking to see if they can close it off on the serve.
Katie attacking and got a piece of it. It may have gone out of bounds.
It's tough to say. You know, it's easy for us to say up here, but back there you got to make sure if you don't think it's going to. If you think it has a chance,
it's coming quick.
It's coming really quick. You don't have much chance for a decision.
Katie serves and gets the ace, third of this first set for Irondale. Back within 3. Pass too far, poked back by Michelle. Lawrence attacking. Back end is Corbin. Pass not quite high enough. Played across by Findell. Harris. The Knights able to quickly recover on that one that was mistimed. Harris didn't get the angle she wanted, and it's a 2-point lead.
Well, she was looking to get that little soft poke over the net, but not what she wanted.
Katie O'Rourke puts too much on it, and a side out to the Cardinals, 22-19. And a big service here. If the Cardinals can get on a roll, Gina Doyle checks in and takes over at the stripe. Set goes to Michelle, and she pushes it to the right spot to get the ball back for her team, 22-20.
They say just sometimes you don't need a lot of power. You just need to know where the hole in the floor is.
The Cardinals carried it, and it's down to a 1-point lead. And that is something we hadn't seen, a timeout by the Cardinals. Something we hadn't seen is them creating doing a lot of those things that mental mistakes.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Coach Arcand said we cannot afford to do. And the key for them is a good timeout, and I think what they want to do is they want to eliminate the opportunities when they have when they're playing with the lead to try and put it away, and that's something that they've been lacking a little bit this season, and they were trying to look to do it here. But give credit to the Knights doing a nice job of coming back just down by that 1 point.
The fans pretty excited.
Playing for the camera.
They're pretty excited to have the cameras on.
There it is.
That young man with the Zoo York shirt was pretty funny as he came by. He went, wait, that's television.
We have television here.
And after the timeout, Findell at the service line for the Knights. Doyle can't quite handle it, and the ace is going to make this a tie set at 22-22.
A little momentum now on the side of the Knights, now tied up at 22 with the service.
Yost will pass it across. Give the Knights a chance to set up. And that pass, trying to get tricky. And the pass is off the mark. Coon Rapids up 23-22 with service.
Yeah, this is the break the Cardinals may need here at this point, up by a point with the ball.
Missy Schmidt serving. Picked up right off the floor. Damerow, that one a little bit behind her. Cardinals got a piece. Schmidt saved it, played across by Doyle. Here's Damerow attacking. Good save by Schmitz at the back line. Passed across by Yost. Set again to Damerow. A save by Yost. Damerow the block, and we're tied again.
Oh, Damerow with some nice plays in that point. Able to make sure that she tied it up, but just good. Couple of really nice saves by the Cardinals.
Molly Overcamp checks in as Damerow gets to the service line. Yang there to pick it up. Gonzala passes across, poked across by Schweitzer. Attack in the middle is picked up by Doyle. Gonzala's attack picked up backline by Damerow. Pass a little far. Doyle saves it for Coon Rapids. Attack picked up by Findell. Pushed across by Katie O'Rourke. Gonzala attacking again, and this time gets the kill. It'll be set point, Coon Rapids.
Well, I'll tell you, exactly the play they wanted her to execute there, and they got it to her on the set. From her spot on the left side of the net up front, she put the point away, and Cardinals able to see if they can put the first set away here.
Big serve for Callie Lawrence. Damerow picks it up. Katie plays it back in. Michelle pushes it across. Set goes to Gonzala attacking. Extra touch for the Cardinals.
That's a big point for Irondale now.
As Coon Rapids had it set up for Gonzala. But now we go to first 1 to 2. 2-point lead. to win this one. Played back in by Gonzala. And a misplay on the other side by Peril will give Coon Rapids another set point.
Yeah, another opportunity for the Cardinals here with the service. And again, good volleys. We've seen both these squads with some good points. Cardinals are going to see if they can put this away. They had a 6-point lead at one time.
Gonzala attacking, or serving, I should say. Peril plays it across. Gonzala is there. Set in the middle. Schweitzer picked up by O'Rourke. Katie attacking. It's long, and the Cardinals will take the first set. 26-24.
And they breathe a sigh of relief because they're up by 6, able to come back, hold on to get that all-important first set.
And we will catch our breath for a minute, be back with first set stats and highlights, as well as set number 2 after this, live on CTN.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
So a seesaw battle early on. Coon Rapids had a little bit of a spurt that gave them the lead midway through, but Irondale able to claw their way back into that first set. We went to, I guess, deuce, and Coon Rapids able to come out on top with a victory at 26-24.
That was the point to seal that first game for Coon Rapids. And, you know, Joe, we knew coming in 2 evenly matched teams, 2 teams very familiar with each other, and you look at the blur. 4 aces by Irondale. Unfortunately, they couldn't use that to their advantage, and also 9 kills compared to 7. But the Cardinals, a lot of mishits we talked about in that first set for Irondale, and the Cardinals will be happy to take that first set and try and build from it here.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Rodefeld, I'm a little disappointed, but not terribly concerned, because they were passing well and setting well.
Yep.
Just need to put those attacks in play. For Coon Rapids, I think you're right. I think they should feel as if, you know, they got one. They did some things well, but they need to clean up the passing and get a little bit more good attack opportunities.
They do.
In order to come away with their second conference victory.
Well, they certainly would like to get it on the road at conference opponent, new opponent, relatively new, Irondale.
Tia Yost will serve it up, and set 2 is underway, and she will start it with an ace. That one kind of dropped off the table in front of Katie O'Rourke. A little higher for O'Rourke this time. Set got Peril leaning, and Damerow just So tall, arms are so long, able to get up so high and poke that right back to the floor.
Yeah, a little bit too strong on that set, allowing her to put it to the floor for that point. And again, just you're right though, just using that her height and her reach.
Lawrence attacking, she'll get the kill, and Coon Rapids has the lead 2-1.
Yeah, just aggressive move by Lawrence there to get the point. Not much Findale could do. That was pounded right at her.
Set is a little short. Damaro passes it across. Gonzala attacking, and Irondale will scramble for it. Played up by Torres, but they're not going to get this one back, and it will be a kill for Gonzala, and a 3-1 lead for the Cardinals.
Yeah, an early lead for Coon Rapids. This is a point in the game. I know they would like to go on their first run and try and increase this lead and put pressure squarely on the shoulders of the Knights.
Set goes to Michelle, and she goes long, 4-1. Damaro didn't quite get under it enough. And a relatively big lead growing early for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and that's what they want. Especially playing on the road.
Michelle pokes it across. Great diving save by Yang. They'll set this time to Damaro. She'll blast it through the block attempt and get the side out for the Knights.
Yeah, and the Knights needed that. They needed to stop the run. They'll make it 5-2 in favor of the Cardinals.
Farrell serving. Lawrence picked it up. Yost passes forward. The attack by Gonzala. Picked up by Katie. Damaro attacks and gets another kill.
Yeah, she's so strong in the middle for the Knights. And again, she's so much velocity on that kill. Able to find this open spot on the floor.
7 kills so far this evening for Leah Damaro. Farrell's service. Yang a long pass. Lawrence will pass it across. Katie is there. Set goes to Michelle. Her attack. Cardinals can't get to it. And the lead down to 1.
Well, just as quickly as the Cardinals grew that little bit of a lead, now Irondale looking to close it right back up.
Sloppy passing on the part of the Cardinals that costs them the point. 5-5.
That was awful close to going out. I know you have to judge it there, but it don't look like that was going to fall behind the line.
This is Irondale's first lead since 3-2 in set 1.
And as soon as you say that, we are tied.
Schmitz to serve for the Cardinals. Katie gets under it. Findale the attack and the kill for the Knights.
Knights get the lead right back.
Damaro's serve picked up by Yang. Set for Gonzala on the attack, and she gets the kill to get us back to even.
You see it again, just the strength from the corner.
Good play at the net by Yost to keep it on the Knights side. She'll set it up for Schweitzer on the attack. Michelle will play it back in. Katie will play it over. Lawrence nearly did the splits to dig that one out. Gonzala played it across. Set goes to Findell. Passed across by Gonzala. Damerow picks it up back line. Michelle attacking. Yost is there. Yost will pass it across. Or Yang, rather. Big block at the line by Schweitzer.
Gives the Cardinals the lead back by 1.
Lawrence serves long, and then we're tied again at 8.
And smartly watches that one go by.
Attack is just past the back corner for Gonzala, and Irondale leads 9-8. Punched across by Molly Overcamp, and Cardinal defense can't get to it.
I think initially they thought maybe that was going to go over the line, but you're going to see it here.
Defense moving one way, she punched it back the other. Gonzala hoping it was out. Gonzala attacking, nice save by.
Right on the line.
At the back line. 11-8. The lead for the Knights. Yost carried it.
Oh, the Knights starting to go on a little run of their own now. Extend this lead to 4. 12-8.
Longest run of the evening so far for the home team. Lawrence. Attack picked up by Findell, pushed across by the Knights. Set goes to Gonzala. She taps it over the block attempt. Here's Katie attacking. It was blocked, but rolls out right down the net and out of play. And it's a point for the Knights.
Well, that time the net was not your friend. As you can see, tries to get that block over, but rolled down the net.
Schweitzer's attack picked up by Michelle. Pushed across by Katie, and she gets a little help from the net. It's a home net after all.
That's right.
Couple of plays off the net that have gone in favor of the home team. They lead 14-8. Gonzala bounces it off the net, but out of play. Another one off the net in favor of the home team. Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Big lead for the Knights and a smart timeout by Coach Arcand. Wants to settle his squad down a little bit before it gets even more out of hand. 7-point lead, tough deficit to make up, but it's just at 15, so the Cards have that opportunity. But Coach Arcand wants to make sure they're on the right page. Well, if you like what you're seeing, Joe Young, you'll like our Facebook page. You know all about our Facebook page. But if you don't know, please check us out. We're all over social media. We'd like to make sure you know that we're all over social media. Facebook, like us.
And saw Cowie on Pinterest. Real big on Pinterest.
I am.
Well,
I like posting recipes. I like posting recipes whenever I get a chance. Tuna noodle casserole today, it was good. Yeah.
I like tuna noodle casserole.
You get those little onion chips that you put over the top of it before you bake it. It's really good.
Out of the timeout, Michelle O'Rourke to serve for the Knights. Yang picks it up. Set for Gonzala. She's blocked, picked up by Schweitzer, pushed across by Yost. Damerow is there. Attack in the middle by Overcamp. Cardinals punch it across. And a diving save attempt will go unsuccessful for Lawrence.
Yeah, just smart play by the Knights, just able to push that over.
That one off the outside of the post and a side out to the Cardinals. And they needed that ball back.
They did. They finally able to stop the bleeding a little bit here, get the point and the serve. But they've got a little ways to go to catch up here, trailing 16-9.
Gonzala from the service line. Katie will push it across. Set for Schweitzer. She gets a kill.
Yeah, again, good job setting up. Schweitzer able to take advantage of the middle. Pounds it to the floor for the point. And just, you see it there, just getting the kill and opportunity to try and continue to break into this lead.
Hannah Gonzala put it in the perfect spot. Michelle O'Rourke got a piece of it, but it spins out of play, and Ace will make it a 5-point deficit. Gonzala's serve picked up by Damerow. Short set for Overkamp. She found that line. And gets the ball
That
back.
was a close one. Let's take another look at that one.
It's only got to be a piece of
That
line.
just has to touch a little bit of the white. A little bit of the stripe.
Callie Harris passes it across. Damerow saves it. Overkamp pushes it across. Yost pushes it right back. Overkamp attacking. Harris pushes it right back. Katie O'Rourke gets the kill. It's 18-11. She's a freshman, was the chant from the crowd. Callie Harris attacking and scoring to get it right back for the Cardinals. Damerow plays it across. Lawrence is there. Yost tips it over. Pushed over by Perrell. The attack by Harris. Katie is there. Passed across by Damerow. That one off the top of the net. And a side out back to the Knights.
Yeah, just after a couple of points by the Cardinals, Irondale doing a nice job of getting that lead back to 7.
Set goes to Damerow, and she does damage. 20-12.
Yeah, when she's set up properly and she's got the opportunity, she really takes advantage of it. Just a nice job at the net.
Hewitt serving, picked up by Gonzala. Schmitz will find the hole in the defense.
Just trying to stay in this second set.
Put Tia Yost at the service line. Team trailing 7 here in set number 2. Coon Rapids did win the first. She gets an ace.
That's the way she wanted to start.
Damerow attacks and gets the kill.
And not much Cards could do about that one. Again, they just get the right opportunity for Damerow, and she makes them pay. Just a nice set, great elevation, and she pounds it to the floor.
Morgan Syme with the serve. Lawrence attacking, picked up by Findell. The attack by Damerow is good for a 22-14 lead.
Yeah, she's been very dominant here so far tonight, as Coach Arcan's going to call another timeout, trailing by 8.
That last one puts her into double-digit kills for the evening.
And we still have plenty of volleyball left in front of us.
For those who didn't know, you can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/CTN Studios. There's a good chance you're watching us on YouTube right now, so this ad a bit redundant. But if you did not, you can always catch us on the go on the YouTube mobile app, CTN Studios. Add it to your favorites. Watch us while you're on vacation.
Absolutely, the best way.
While listening to the sounds of the ocean and not those two guys. Symes serve picked up by Lawrence. They'll get it back to her. She's blocked and right to the floor. And the Knights just 2 points away from evening this match at a set apiece. Yo scrambles to keep that one up. Lawrence plays it over. Set goes to Damerow, and she gets another kill.
Yeah,
set point, Irondale.
She's taking over in game 2. Again, they just get it to where they need it to be. It's a nice set from cross court, and they're a point away.
The block by Damerow will finish it in the second set. The Knights even it up at 1 apiece with a 25-14 win. We'll take a break and be back with second set stats and highlights. And set number 3 after this from Irondale High School. You're watching live high school volleyball on CTN.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories.
And I won't have to tell my kids. This isn't a drill.
Please.
Please, do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always, lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning?
Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you eat stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit.
I forgot. I'll do better. Please, don't quit on me.
Okay, but remember, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Coon Rapids jumped out to a quick lead in set number 2, but Irondale stormed back. The Knights able to get on a roll midway through and run away with it at the end. A 10-point victory in the second set. 24-14 is the final. And Damerow doing all the damage. She's up to 11 or 12 kills on the evening.
Yeah, with 10 kills versus 6 for the Knights. And again, just a nice job by Irondale controlling that second set. Really not letting the Cardinals in that one to quickly even it up at 1. And you know, we knew coming in this was going to be a back and forth seesaw type of match. And through 2 so far, it's exactly that.
Well, now it's a best of 3. And we'll see who can get the early lead and can they sustain it here in set 3. They will continue with Morgan Syme at the service line. She was the one that was serving when they finished it up in set number 2. The Cardinals can't handle the return. Irondale
This is an
as
important.
the first point of a set for the first time tonight.
This is an important set because if you can go in and get a 2-1 lead, you have the advantage going into set 4. Because it puts a little more pressure on the team that is trailing 2-1.
Schmitz tipped that over the defense and to the floor. Doyle serving, picked up by Katie. Damero just shakes her head.
Yeah.
That is not what she had planned on doing with that one. Doyle's serve had a little drop on it, and it's going to find the floor for an ace.
Well, I believe, Joe, the Cardinals are up 5-1 in that second set.
You are correct.
Before Irondale took charge, and hopefully they can avoid those kind of situations here in set number 3.
Carey for the Knights. And the attack by Michelle into the net. It's a 5-1 lead again for Coon Rapids. Poked across by Michelle, and the Cardinals can't pick it up.
Yeah, tough one to defend. As that whole far side of the court, really just one player there. You can see she just pokes it to the edge. Cardinal.
Yang had to go to the floor for that one, and Yost to tip it over had to step over the line. Service by Peril, picked up by Doyle. Gonzala attacking, therefore it is Katie. The attack by Damero. Yang has it. Passed across by Lawrence. Michelle on the attack. Yang is there. Set went to Lawrence, and she was expecting it to go to the far side. And another touch violation against Coon Rapids. We're back to even at 5-all.
Yeah, and again, quickly as they're up 5-1, now tied 5-5, and this is where they kind of fell apart in set number 2.
Another kill for Damero, and Irondale with a lead, 6-5. Know what? It's exactly the same place they took the lead in set 2.
Well, I think it was back and forth early, kind of like it is now, and then Irondale able to increase that lead.
It's nearly been a mirror of set 2 scoring-wise so far. Schmitz, serve picked up by Katie. The attack by Damero, but a touching violation by Irondale, and a point Coon Rapids. Schmitz to serve again. Therefore, it was Syme. Attacked by Hewitt. Damero in the middle. She's blocked by Schweitzer, and Gonzala another carry against Irondale.
Yeah, it's those mental errors that certainly hurt you, and a couple of carries by the Knights to the Cardinals' advantage.
Schmitz will pick up the ace. It's a 9-6 lead for the Cardinals.
A good, strong serve.
Set to Damero and should get a kill. Is number 13 tonight for Leah Damero, and she is at the service line. Doyle is there. The set goes to Gonzalez. She just passes it across. Katie picks it up. Set by Peril to Michelle. Yang is there for Coon Rapids. Picked up the attack by Lawrence. Damero digs it out back line. Attack by Hewitt, and now Gonzalez firing back the other way. Damero too long. 10-7. Lawrence's serve picked up, and a miscommunication as that one falls. 11-7.
Yeah, you know, again, just you go on this opportunity to go on a run, and the Cardinals trying to take advantage of it here. Watch what Irondale did game 2, or set 2, looking to do the same here in set 3.
Set to Schweitzer in the middle, and she pounds it to the floor. Michelle serving, picked up by Lawrence, poked over by Gonzalez, and the Cardinals will get the point.
Yeah, just you don't need much on it.
Yeah, they were expecting a much harder hit and a timeout for Irondale.
Yeah, Coach Rodefeld deciding this is a good spot, down by 6, to call a timeout before it gets any greater. Make some adjustments on the court. Coach Arkin, you know, I'm sure stressing to his squad, just make sure you continue to put pressure on. You're building a lead. Let's see if we can continue to increase it.
Gonzalez checking with the official, make sure that one got back around the post, and it did.
Well, follow us on Twitter as well. Make sure you
Why
do
not?
so. Why not? It'd be a tweet for everybody, because we've only used that 400 times. But nonetheless, if you haven't had a chance.
Is that the limit?
No, the limit is 800.
Okay.
So we're about halfway there. We're about halfway there.
Another 20 years.
Yeah, we'll be at our limit. People will be sick of us, and
Twitter will
they'll
be
close our Twitter account.
Twitter will be long since history.
Oh.
But not Joe and Howie. They're still
No, we'll
around,
be-
those guys. Is it just me or do the kids move faster these days?
About 20 years, I'll get you on Pinterest, and
Yeah,
you
right.
can start sharing recipes too.
Gonzalez pushing this one across, picked up by Michelle. The attack is a good one for Molly Overcamp. She gets the kill and ends the run for Coon Rapids.
Well, and they needed that too. They wanted to end that run, get the serve back, and try and get back into this contest.
Yang plays it across. And another carry.
Yeah, too many carries.
Yeah, and it's
so far for Irondale.
those type of mistakes that should be avoidable. And we've seen a lot of them on both sides. 14-8, Coon Rapids leads here in set number 3. Match tied at a set each. Irondale attacking with Hewitt. Gonzalez will pass it back across. Wait.
Would they call it touch the curtain up top? But
I didn't. Why is that?
Why would it matter?
I'm sure that that was a house rule when they discussed it at the beginning. But I know, you know, when we play at the field house, it can go off of anything up there and still be in play.
Off the backboard.
Attack by Overcamp, picked up. Schweitzer will push it across. Set will go to Katie, and she'll get the kill.
Irondale's trying to, again, cutting into that lead here, down just by 4 with serve. Cardinals couldn't handle that at the front line.
Service too long, a turnover back to the Cardinals, and the lead back to 5 points at 15-10. Yang awaiting the substitution, and now will serve it up here with a 5-point lead. Attacked by Katie, picked up by Yang. Pushed across. And a little sloppy passing on the Irondale side. Coon Rapids 16-10. Overcamp fires that one. And just, I think, got a little lucky with how that one.
Are you kidding? That was so lucky the way it
hit the back line. It looked like that one was going to be well beyond.
It was the English, but it was the English on the ball. I mean, look at there. It's just going to float and just touch that back line.
Right to the back line. I meant to do that. That's what I was trying to do. Taylor Syme at the line. Her team down 16-11. Set will go to Harris. Katie attacking. Yang picks it up. The set goes to Hinsey in the middle. She pushes it across. Syme picks it up. Katie again from the near side. Gonzala picks it up. Hinsey on the attack. She's blocked. Yost picked it up. Harris pushes it across. Nice diving save by Findell, and Damerl finally finishes it in favor of the Knights.
Yeah, a perfect setup for where she was. Damerl doing a great job of pounding it to the floor.
Harris is blocked at the line. Lead down to 3. First set ended 26-24 in favor of Coon Rapids, a 25-14 win in the second for Irondale. Diving save attempt, but that one's going to go out on the far side. Good play by Hinsey at the net.
Yeah, and a nice point for the Cardinals is they increase their lead to 4.
And another bad touch.
Yeah.
Lead back up to 5 as Yost serves for Coon Rapids. Pushed across. Yang is there. Harris attacks. Michelle picks it up. Attacked by Damerl, stuffed by Hinsey. And the lead is 19-13. Syme passes it ahead.
Oh, smart.
Good trickery by Findell to find the floor.
Yeah, just a little bit of a soft touch over the net. Cardinals not able to defend.
Morgan Syme will check in. Gonzala plays it over, picked up by Syme. Attacked by Michelle, gets it right back. Hinsey playing well at the net, just a sophomore. And that one never went over the first time. That time I think the Cardinals touched it. But that, and Coon Rapids stepped over the line.
Tough one.
There must have been a touch that first time, but I didn't think so. See Yost a little bit too far underneath. Set for Harris, and she spins it off the net to the floor.
20-15 in favor of the Cardinals.
Gina Doyle back in and at the service line for Coon Rapids. And wow, what a save off the net. Lawrence attacks and right to the line. And do you think they're excited? I think so.
Yeah,
21-15, the lead for Coon Rapids.
Big point.
Service is long for Gina Doyle. Side out to the Knights, and they need something to happen here.
They do.
Trailing 21-16.
It's a nice point finding the stripe.
Pushed over by Schmitz. Attacking in the middle is Damerow. The Cardinals able to pick it up. Schmitz plays it back across. Here comes the attack from the far side for Hewitt. And a big block over there as Damerow slid over to defend against Gonzala. Attacking is Schmitz. Harrell is there for it. Michelle bounces it off the net. And those mistakes, as costly as they are throughout any part of the match, get incredibly important here late in the set when you're trailing.
Oh, no question. You know, it gives your opponent the serve back now 3 points away from trying to get this third set.
Callie Hinsey back in, and she will serve. Taylor Syme has it near the back line, pushed across by Katie O'Rourke. Over for Lawrence, the attack by Damerow, and she'll get it back for the Knights.
A nice set for Damerow, and you know, she just is so dangerous up top.
Set goes to Schweitzer, picked up by Perrell, pushed across by Overkamp. Lawrence attacks. Damerow is there. This pass is over and out the line.
Ooh, close.
No one wanted to touch it.
Nobody did.
And no one wanted to call it. No one wanted to touch the call either. Eventually our referee said, okay, I'll take it. That one was up. Lawrence's serve handled by Damerow. She'll fire it across. Here comes the attack from Schweitzer in the middle. Doyle picks it up. Michelle O'Rourke plays it across. Doyle. And now Gonzala attacking. Katie is there. That's set too far, bounces around. Long run for Yang, and then get the angle she wanted. A good effort for Callie Lawrence, but can't quite get there.
Definitely a good effort going after that ball. Gets a nice round of applause from Coach Arcand.
And a missed
big
serve.
one. Big missed serve.
And it's set point, Coon Rapids. (24-19) as Hannah Gonzala heads to the service line. Overkamp attacking. Yang is there. Harris will push it over. Michelle there. Katie fires and finds the floor. And the Knights still have life here in the third set.
Big point for the Knights. Cut it to 24-20. Carlos not sure where that point was going, but it was good.
Findell serves. Lawrence is there. Set for Schweitzer to push over. This set goes to Katie. Yang is there to pick it up. Passed for Harris off a block. Katie O'Rourke is there. Peril attacking. And the lead down to 3.
Timeout, Coach Arcand. Coon Rapids is off the hand of a Cardinal. 24-21 in favor of Coon Rapids. Service belongs to the Knights.
Well, in set 1, Coon Rapids had a 3-point lead at 21-18, and were not able to close it out until 26-24 as the Knights made a strong late surge. And then they followed with the win in the second set.
Now the Cardinals looking to avoid that situation. Last minute explanation from Coach Arcand before the Cardinals take the court.
Set to Schweitzer, passes it across. Michelle Findell sets the attack by Katie, picked up by the Cardinals. Harris attacks left side through a block, diving save by Katie O'Rourke. Michelle O'Rourke will play it across. Lawrence is there. Schweitzer attacking, diving save by Michelle, and that'll find the floor, and the Cardinals will take the 2-1 lead.
Yeah, big win for the Cardinals, able to hold on and get that third set. Looking to close it out when they get back.
And we will take a break and be back with the 4th set after this. You're watching live high school volleyball on CTN.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change.
Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet. Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women.
I could use your help.
Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it. Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Back at Irondale High School, Coon Rapids had the lead. Irondale came back, and early on it looked like we were going to see something similar to set 2, but instead it was Coon Rapids got on the run to break away from a tie, and then would lead the rest of the way, finishing it off right there and claiming the 2-1 advantage with a 25-21 win.
Yeah, did a nice job of holding in there. Again, kills fairly even. A couple aces this time for the Cardinals in that third set win. And now they're in the driver's seat. If they can come back here and finish up in set 4, they can get the victory. But the Knights will do all they can to make sure that does not happen.
Well, the Cardinals definitely got the energy up in that third set. But still, we haven't seen as clean passing and setups on their side of the net as we have from Irondale.
Nope, that is true.
Still, they have a 2-1 lead right now.
Yeah, in the end, all that really matters is who's coming out on top and the score. But, yeah, Coach Arcane would like to have them clean up some things that I'm sure he's seen through 3 so far. But, you know, think about the 2-1 lead, so they're in the driver's seat.
Coon Rapids will start with the service. Tia Yost will handle it, and we will get this fourth set underway. Coon Rapids leading 2-1. Katie O'Rourke picks it up. Tamaro attacking, partially blocked. Harris is there for it. They'll set her up, and she fires just past that back corner.
Yeah, good thought going for that back corner, but just a little too hard.
Lawrence attacking, she'll get the kill. And Coon Rapids evens the score just like that.
See it again. There's a nice job with the kill. Irondale not able to control the ball.
Diving save by O'Rourke. She'll play it back across.
Great
and
block
a huge
again.
block by Damaro. Michelle O'Rourke there as well.
She's had a number of blocks, has Leah Damaro.
They don't have that stat on the board.
No.
The attack attempt by Lawrence, or by Gonzalo, went right off of the post and out of bounds. Farrell's serve picked up, and Schmitz didn't have the angle she wanted.
Yeah, just a misplay.
Irondale with the early 4-1 lead. And Farrell will add the ace.
Good hustle by Yang to try and get at that, but now the Knights take the 5-1 lead.
And a very early timeout for Coon Rapids.
Well, I think Coach O'Connor wants to just talk about things before this league gets out of hand, down by 4. Not a big crowd here, but fans having a good time. Student section's having a good time.
Lauren Perrell will continue at the service line for the Knights. They lead 5-1 here in the fourth set, trailing the match 2-1. Poked across by Missy Schmitz, right to the hole in the defense.
Yeah, good job by Schmitz. Saw that opening in the defense, took advantage of it.
Attacking is Michelle O'Rourke, and she'll get the kill.
That's unfortunate because I think that one was heading out.
It's kind of right at her. I don't know that she could have even gotten out of the way. Leah Damaro to serve. Just a junior, Leah Damaro. Misplayed by the Cardinals, 7-2.
Irondale doing exactly what they want here in this fourth set, is to jump to the early lead.
Yang has to pass it back over. Set is for Michelle O'Rourke, and she'll get the kill.
Just a strong kill to the floor.
Yang, a nice scoop on the serve by Damaro. Gonzala attacking. Damaro there for it. Pass a little too far. Just tipped over. And now Gonzala will tip it back. Michelle O'Rourke attacking. Yang is there for it. Doyle plays it across. Damaro picks it up. Attack by Overcamp is long. And that'll end the streak for the Knights.
You see that one just going over the end line.
Yang will pass it over. Damaro near the back line. Pass a little too close. And a Cardinal point.
Cardinals able to cut the lead to 4.
That pass too far and out of bounds. Be an ace for Callie Lawrence. Damaro picks it up. Poked over by Overcamp.
Yeah, she looked at the official to make sure she did not have an infraction.
Callie Lawrence there to receive the serve. Schweitzer attacking. Diving save by Michelle. And then Overcamp misplays it back into the net. Yost pushes it over, and Michelle can't save it. Cardinals back within 2.
Yeah, that was coming a little too close to the net. Smart play by Yost just to push that one over. And just flips it back.
Attack by Overcamp. Therefore, it was Gonzala. Here's Harris getting it through the block for the kill. And it's a 1-point match. Schweitzer from the middle, therefore it is Michelle O'Rourke. She'll attack from midcourt into the net, and we're tied at 9. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. Carter's doing a nice job after falling behind to tie it up.
Gonzala plays it into the net, a side out for the Knights. They're back in front, 10-9, as they send Sophia Findell to the line. Findell able to push it across. Yang dives, but that one will go out of bounds, and it's an 11-9 lead for Irondale.
Well, with the Cardinals defense playing in, a nice job by Findell to poke it to that far back corner, realizing there wasn't a defender there to attack it.
Schweitzer threw a block, played it with a knee, and the refs, I didn't know you could play it with a knee, but apparently you can. And then the attack is long, but
they're going to say the Cardinals touched it at the net.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Disagree.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could use
Play
your
with the knee?
And I think that would, right on the back line for the ace. And I thought also that wouldn't that be 2 touches?
Well, you would think so.
But
well, you know, they're starting to incorporate some hacky sack rules into volleyball.
Never seen
so
one
as long as it
quite
doesn't
like
touch the
that.
floor.
That one right at the back line, and Lawrence had to try to save it. It's another ace, and back to a 5-point lead for the Knights. There you saw the knee.
There's the knee, but let's see if that was the point.
O'Rourke.
No, that wasn't the finish of that.
Played over by Overkamp. Attacking is Schweitzer. Nice save by Michelle O'Rourke. Katie on the attack. Yang is there. Harris from the Coon Rapids left side. Michelle picks it up. Katie attacks, and that one's long.
Oh, now they're giving it to the Cardinals again? They say they tipped it again?
Whoa. Yost, one of the captains over to ask about that.
Oh,
I don't believe so.
There's no way they tipped that.
I don't believe so. And Yost was there. I think her jump was a little bit late. And I don't think she had a piece of that at all.
We'll see another look at that.
There's
way. Not even close.
Yeah, there's no way. And I didn't think there was anybody really in the vicinity of the one before that.
I agree.
Far be it from us to second guess the officiating, but Callie Harris fires at it. Katie O'Rourke far side, therefore it was Lawrence. Harris couldn't get enough on it. And it's a 16-10 lead for Irondale.
So again, just not enough on that hit. And put it right in the net.
Pass to forward. Schmitz tried to push it back. Schmitz a block. Damaro a double touch and a Coon Rapids point.
Yeah, nice block by the Cardinals up front.
Set for Katie O'Rourke. Yost able to throw out a hand and pick it up. Yang pushes it across. Set going to Katie O'Rourke. Yang there to pass it ahead. Wow, what a play. What? You've got to be kidding me right now. You honestly have got to be kidding me right now.
Wow.
The line judge actually pointed to the floor
and then reversed it.
And wow, that is 3 awful calls, all going in one team's favor that happens to be on the home bench.
What are you
trailing
saying?
here
Conspiracy
in the 4th
theory?
set. You got that one right.
Let's see if we can see that.
It's a great effort by Callie Lawrence.
Oh my God, how do you miss that?
It's a full ball inside the line. I mean, it's not even on the line. It's not even questionable. Oh my goodness.
Well, specifically the official calling it in and then changing it out.
Well, and the actual official standing right there who couldn't make the call. Tell you what, turn around and ask the people in attendance, and even I think some of the Irondale faithful would have said, yeah, you missed that one. So back to talking about, can't cry over spilled milk.
Yeah.
It's an 18-12 lead for the Irondale Knights. They trail this one 2-1. Long pass. Oh, and Damaro got the net. I was going to say, Yang got underneath that one. But Damaro got the net, and it'll be a Coon Rapids point. Damaro attacking and getting yet another kill. Yeah, Yost was well over the line. I mean, I was surprised they didn't blow the whistle earlier. She was both feet across the line. Damaro serving with a 20-13 lead here in the fourth, and she'll get the ace.
Yeah, big service ace for the Knights.
Well, and she's just had such a monster
she has.
match for her squad. Timeout, Coon Rapids.
8-point lead for the Knights.
I admire Coach Arcan's restraint and his composure in keeping his team focused right now on battling onward. I mean, it's one thing to have one call go against you, but 3 in a row.
Yeah,
and the thing is, I don't even think they were close. I don't think they were. None of them were even questionable.
A Coon Rapids fan came down and kind of said a few words to one of our officials, and their official is throwing him out of the building.
And I think he will do so.
Yeah.
Thankfully. Or gladly. It's the officiating has been questionable at the least.
Yeah, it's definitely been questionable. There's no question about that. And the Cardinal fan is being escorted out of the building.
Well, and when when
we haven't seen that too often.
No,
and that's a good thing that we don't see that very often.
But at the same time, I can't say I blame him.
I understand.
Because
I feel his pain.
Again, I was just making the point. I admire Coach Arcan's restraint at this point. And now with a 22-13 lead, Irondale looking like they're going to force a fifth and final.
Yeah, I think so. Similar to that second set for them.
Well, and right now I think the Cardinals are just, kind of off balance, off kilter, out of focus because of everything that has happened and gone against them in this one. And even when they make a great play, Callie Lawrence made a fantastic play all the way across court to be unrewarded for said effort, and then a little bit of a distraction. Your fan trying to support you, and they hit a little bit long. 24-13 match point or set point here for the Knights. Oh,
it's 23-14.
Oh, they say
the Cardinals got that point.
Yeah, the Knights were called for a phantom finger at the net.
There it is. One
Big
away
kill
now
for Michelle O'Rourke. A 10-point lead and set point. Tipped over by Yost, diving save by Michelle. Quick plays at the net. Lawrence will keep it alive. Gonzala plays it across. The attack by Overkamp is blocked by Schweitzer. And the Cardinals have life here in the fourth set, 15-24.
They do, no doubt. But it's an uphill climb to try and get back into this one. Just 1 point needed for the Knights to force a fifth and deciding contest.
Lawrence dove one way, tried to come back and pass it over. But it'll fall to the floor, and that will seal the victory for the Irondale Knights. And we are going to a 5th and final. You're watching live high school volleyball on CTN.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Kind of a weird one in the 4th set. A little bit of controversy.
A little bit.
But in the end, a rather convincing victory for the home team, Irondale Knights.
Well, yeah, and the two sets, Joe, that they've won have been convincing.
Well, and I don't know, just, you know, for first you had the play off the knee at the net that I thought should have at the very least been a two touch by that player. I believe it was Katie O'Rourke. But later in that point, the attack goes long and they call it a tip at the net.
Clearly not touched.
Which was questionable at best. And then a few points later, you have another one with the attack going along, and it was clearly untouched. And then 2 points later, you have that young lady, Callie Lawrence, make a great play from out of bounds on the far side to send it directly across and clearly get it inbounds.
Clearly.
And the flag went down, and then it came back up.
Yeah, I don't get that.
And it was disappointing. I mean, obviously everyone's human. You can make mistakes, but
true.
It's tough when you see 3 mistakes, quote unquote, all going in one team's favor. And I'd like to believe I would be saying the same thing if those calls had all gone the other way.
Absolutely would have.
I might not have harped on it quite as much.
Yeah, I guarantee you wouldn't have as well, but nonetheless, those
either
were missed
way,
calls.
we're going to a 5th and final set. 1st to 15, you got to win by 2. And the Knights start out with a side out, serving it into the net. Pushed across by Findell, passed right back by Yang. Katie is there for it. Comes Michelle, the block is out of bounds, and we're tied at 1.
Carvin was trying to time that one, just went at an angle out of bounds, and as you mentioned, one apiece.
Punched over by Yost, nice save by Peril. And Schmitz didn't get the angle she wanted. Irondale takes the 2-1 lead. Yang wisely called off of that one. I'm guessing Gina Doyle said, it's out, it's out, it's out.
Don't touch it, don't touch it.
As he got out of the way, and it does sail along 2-2. Schmitz serve right at the back line, and ace gives Coon Rapids the lead.
Yeah, and that, it's a judgment call quite obviously, but a nice serve as deep as you can get it.
Schmitz going for the back line again, this time picked up by Katie. Damero attacks and gets the kill to even us at 3 apiece.
Yeah, when she gets the opportunity, she's pretty much money.
17 kills in the match for Leah Damero. And the kill for Callie Lawrence to keep Coon Rapids in front 4-3.
Well, it's fitting that this has been a seesaw battle all evening long, that the start of the 5th and deciding set, back and forth.
Katie plays it across. Yang is there to pick it up. The set goes for Gonzala. Katie there to receive the attack. That one off the net for Findell. Damero picks it up back near the back line. The attack by Overcamp. Doyle was there for it. Pass for Gonzala. Michelle had it. Katie passes it back. Michelle plays it over. Set will go to Gonzala. No, Schweitzer in the middle. Sent right back to her. This time they'll go to Gonzala. Bounced it off the top of the net, right on the line. And Coon Rapids leads 6-3 here in the 5th.
A timeout called by Coach Rodefeld, and a pretty smart one at this point, trailing by 3. He wants to make sure, just like Coach Arcan did earlier in the set before, just to make sure things are calm with his squad, wants to make sure maybe he needs to make any sort of adjustment, wants to be able to do it here.
Cardinal fans trying to take it up a notch and do a little more balance. A little battle with the home crowd. And right now, they definitely louder.
Yeah, much louder.
Coming from our left.
Very entertaining young man.
Yeah, but he's not getting a whole lot of support.
He's not, but
There's
he's
definitely more noise coming. There we go.
Yep.
All right, back to action. Callie Lawrence at the service line for Coon Rapids with a 6-3 lead here in the 5th and final. Both teams battling for their second conference win of the year. Attacking is Overcamp. Yang passes it ahead. Yo sets it across. Gonzala will get the kill.
A little miscommunication there on the back line for the Knights. And the Cardinals take the 4-point lead.
Katie plays it across. Yang dove and just passed it back. Here comes Michelle. Pushes it over. Gonzala picks it up. Set will go to Schweitzer, and she put it into the net.
Yeah, it's frustrating for her because she had that opportunity, and she knew that miss hit cost her squad a point.
Yang there to receive serve. Gonzala gets the kill, and the ball right back for Coon Rapids.
You see
Got her with 7.
who'd been quiet with kills, you know.
They've got her with
lately.
7 for the evening. Well, everyone kind of overshadowed by...
Yeah, no doubt.
What's her name? Nice serve
Damaro.
by Gonzalo to get the ace. No, yeah, Damaro has been impressive all over the floor.
Yeah, she's by far the player with the most opportunities on this court.
Gonzalo attacking, picked up by Damaro. Katie on the attack, gets the kill down the line.
No question about that one. Solid kill for O'Rourke.
Yeah, she's been pretty impressive, just a freshman. And the serve by Findell into the net gives Coon Rapids the ball and back to a 5-point lead at 10-5.
Yeah, that's a costly miss hit into the net on your service.
Pushed across by Katie. Gonzalo attacks. Damaro is there, pushed back toward the floor. Knights play it over. Attack by Schmitz, picked up nicely. And a missed hit by the Knights. And those are those little mistakes that have really cost Irondale all night long. And now they trail 11-5 here in the 5th set. Katie O'Rourke plays it across. Long set for Callie Harris. Therefore, it is Michelle. The attack on the far side for Peril. Gonzalo attacks. In the middle is Overcamp. Gonzalo picks it up. Tapped over by Schmitz and misplayed by the Knights. It's a 12-5 Coon Rapids lead.
Still 3 points to go, but the Cardinals can feel this victory. The momentum has been on their side here in Game 5 since the start.
And that one, the Cardinals just can't control the spin. It's 12-6, their favor, as Hewitt comes in to serve. Set for Harris, blocked right back to the floor by Damaro.
That's a dangerous situation. It was just a soft little touch over, but Damaro so active in that front end.
Peril was there with her. Schmitz tried to go around the defense, and it worked. Irondale able to get to it, but not get it back in play.
Smart play.
The lead is 13-7. Tia Yost at the service line for the Cardinals. Long pass, play at the net. Cardinals touched it.
Knights still with some life.
Katie picks it up, and she will play it back over. Yang in position. Set Schmitz is blocked by Damaro. Cardinals able to pick it up. Here comes Lawrence. Therefore, it is Katie. The set to Damaro over her head, played over by Michelle. This set, long side to Callie, blocked. Cardinals keep it up, played across by Gonzalo.
Wow, nice play.
Here comes the attack for Michelle. Stopped up, Lawrence keeps it alive. Yang back into play. Gonzalo will pass it over. Therefore, it is Torres. Here comes Damaro. That one's partially blocked. Yang gets it. Set goes to Callie Harris. She fires, and that one. Whoa. Come on. That one. Wow.
Yeah, well, let's take another look at that.
I thought that was touched.
I think that was touched as well.
Homer as well.
Well, yeah. Plus, we're a little touched. So.
It was a long volley. The Cardinals kept up the pressure, had some good opportunities. I thought it had paid off.
I did as well.
But apparently that was not the case. The hit went long. It's 13-9.
And it was obviously a good timeout at this point. Cardinals just 2 points away from winning this match.
But the Knights trailing by just 4.
Yep.
And the freshman Katie O'Rourke will stand at the service line. And sometimes the net is your friend.
Yeah, and that time definitely the friend of the Irondale Knights, Katie O'Rourke.
That one's long, and it's going to be match point, Coon Rapids.
And that was a big miss there. An opportunity for the Cardinals to put it away. And up to Gina Doyle with the serve.
Katie is there for it. The set for Damerow is partially blocked, but she'll get the kill and keep her Knights in this one. Schmitz will play it over. Set will go to Damerow. She's blocked. Knights able to keep it up. Michelle plays it over. Doyle with the pass. The set for Gonzala attacking. And she gets the kill. The Cardinals are victorious in 5. 15-11. The final in the fifth.
Well, fitting way for Hannah Gonzala to end it with a kill from that side. Left side, she's been strong in the 2 games we've seen her this year. And the Cardinals will get their 4th win of the season, their 2nd conference victory as well. And it's a...
They definitely had to earn it. They went down to the wire in the first, winning 26-24. And then a 25-21 victory in the third. And then the clinching win in the 5th and final, 15-11.
So we're two for 2 with the volleyball squad so far.
2-0.
CTN, no CTN curse here.
That's right. Every once in a while, we have the reverse effect. But yeah, an exciting 5th and final. It went back and forth. Coon Rapids got the big lead, but both teams really putting it all out there in the 5th and final. Coon Rapids able to come away with the win, and it was fitting. It was nice to see that they finished with a kill rather than on a mishit by Irondale.
Well, absolutely, and a nice win on the road for them to get their 2nd conference win. And it's a good victory for Coach Arcan and his squad. They will have a tough one next time as they take on Thursday. They take on Totino Grace, who's 5-1 in the conference.
But for tonight, they can rest a little easier with the big 5-set victory over Irondale. Here's what we have coming up for you here on CTN. Tennis against Park Center on Thursday live at 3:45. Football from Osseo live at 7 o'clock on Friday night. And then we'll see the volleyball team again next Tuesday, again on the road at Andover. Can we stretch the streak to 3-0?
We will find out.
Only time will tell. We hope you will join us. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, it's Coon Rapids over Irondale, 3-2. We want to thank everybody out there for joining us, continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including the one and only Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young saying goodnight.